Hi guys and welcome to my latest video. I thought I'd share with you guys today something really cool that happened. It's something that happened quite a while back, but I just never got around to making a video about it. But it's only fair. I mean, we often as resellers talk about the tribulations and the trials and tribulations of being a reseller and how we have to deal with sometimes awkward or difficult situations, disappointed customers, etc. But there is also times where you do this and you get a reaction that really makes your day and gives you an insight as to why being a reseller is actually quite a pretty amazing job, really, when you think about it. And the reason why I want to talk about this, it's quite simple. It's to do with this little purse here. It's nothing special. It cost me nothing, pretty much. I got it in a job lot of stuff that was auctioned off. So someone really gave no value to this purse, this tiny vintage by Bosca python skin purse. Now, I had this listed for quite a while. Like I said, it cost me nothing. I had it up for £20, and I got a message from a lady over in the States, and she was besotted with this purse. To me, it's just like a regular small purse. It was worn around the edges. It had a life, and it was vintage. Maybe to her, it was very collectible. And this lady couldn't find anything like this anywhere. And now she lives in America. I'm not going to say exactly where, but she lives in a very, very populous area. And she felt that the only place on the planet she could get this amazing purse was from me. And when the sale went through, I mean, she paid me £20 and she paid me plus the shipping to the States, which was like another tenner on top. When she paid me that money, for something I got for pretty much nothing, for something that the people I bought it off valued it at pretty much nothing. But to this lady, this thing was worth obviously £30 or about $50 or whatever, and she was so happy to receive this purse. I cannot tell you. I got like a lovely feedback from it, obviously, but she actually took the time to send me a private message as well, just to tell me how pleased she was with it. And that kind of got me thinking, how great what we do is actually. We live in a very consumer-based society. Everyone likes to buy things, collect things. And when we're out at a boot fair, or whether we're at a charity shop, or whether we're at an auction, by their very nature, those places are filled with items that people don't want. So, for example, when you're out there and you're picking up like trainers or games or electricals or whatever from a boot fair, you're picking them up from people that don't value them. Because if they did value them, there's enough information out there. eBay themselves are at great pains to advertise themselves to casual sellers. And if they really wanted to get the market value or its true value, they would sell on a global marketplace rather than choosing a small local auction house, or rather than choosing their local Gumtree page, or rather than choosing a boot fair, obviously. Because even though these items, we can see the value, and there are many people around the world that see the value, to the owners of those items, they don't hold much value, hence why they're out in a field flogging them to you for a quid or two. And what we do as resellers is, when I think of that example, it's so cool because we take these items, we pay the sellers what they want. Oftentimes, I mean, yes, there's haggling involved, but you'd never haggle down too much, because pretty soon you'll be told by the seller that you're taking the piss or whatever. But obviously you haggle if you're buying in bulk or whatever. But at the end of the day, the sellers get what they want from us. And then we take that item and we present it to the rest of the world and get its true market value. And I think that's a brilliant, brilliant way to recycle, to bring things in touch with people that really appreciate them. So just because they're not appreciated by one person does not mean they'll not be appreciated by another. And I think that's just a great little thing. So I know it's a bit kind of fluffy and lovey-dovey, as it were, but it made me really love what we do as resellers, because it is such a great thing when you are able to unite someone with an item that they hold dearly. I mean, that's not the only example of someone getting in touch with me, but it was just my most recent, so I thought I'd share it. And whilst we're here, I'll show you what I picked up today at the local charity shop. This is pretty cool. It is a 1996 Sing and Snore Ernie from Tyco. not worth a massive amount of money. Probably around the £20 mark. If it's working, it should be working because it's still actually in its box. It's still got the tires around it, but I'm guessing that the battery has died on it because when you squeeze his hand, nothing happens, which is a bit of a shame. I got that, and I got this Queen album, Greatest Hits LP, in good condition. I'm not sure if it's an early press or not, but it's in good condition. It looks like it could be an early press because it seems to have the same markings as other people that have sold it as that. And I should get around £20 for that, I reckon, and 20 for the Ernie. And now I paid £5 for both of those. Actually, I could have paid 3 if I'd paid cash, but I only had my card with me, and they had a minimum spend of £5. So I thought, why not donate? Because obviously I go there and I buy from them like pretty much every day. So that was a cool little pickup from me. But anyway, guys, really wanted to share that story with you. I hope you found it enjoyable, useful, and if you've got any cool reseller stories of a time where you've made one of your customers really happy, over the moon, because you've managed to dig out and find an item that to the seller that you were buying it from thought it was trash, but to the person that you sold it to, it meant the world, and they were very grateful. It'd be great to hear your stories. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.